In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 NCAAF matchups for October 25th, 2025, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full Winning Sport Picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. Let's start with Kansas State versus Kansas. Rivalry games like this one always carry market overreaction, and this spread tells the story. Kansas laying -3 at home with a total of 55.5 means the odds makers expect pace and emotion, but the sharper lens says the underdog's live. Kansas State catching +3 brings value because rivalry dynamics create tighter margins, especially when motivation runs high on both sidelines. Kansas has market shine from recent perception swings, but K-State's fundamentals on defense make them the quiet value side. Totals above 54 and in-state rivalry spots tend to dip under when the intensity hits. Books are counting on casuals to chase points. Sharp bettors fade that hype. Next up, South Florida versus Memphis, a matchup built around tempo and volatility. South Florida laying -6 on the road looks firm, but it's also a red flag. Laying nearly a touchdown in conference road spots where both offenses play fast is a recipe for variance. Memphis catching +6.5 brings that contrarian edge you chase when momentum and pace meet unpredictability. With a total of 58, the books are daring bettors to go over, but both teams have shown inconsistency late in games. Early tempo won't guarantee points, and that's where the sharp eye moves. Fading volatility, not chasing it. Then we move to Auburn versus Arkansas, a pure psychological battleground. Arkansas laying -2.5 at home against Auburn tells you the market sees parity but doesn't trust the visitor. Auburn's +3 number carries weight because small spreads in SEC matchups almost always flip on turnover margin and coaching decisions. When lines stay under 3 points, sharp money follows the disciplined defensive side, and Auburn fits that mold. With a total at 55, the over will pull volume, but SEC unders in spots like this remain historically profitable. The market underestimates grind games after emotional letdowns, and this one smells like it. Now Akron versus Buffalo, a game most bettors ignore, but sharp eyes never do. Buffalo laying -9 at home seems steep, especially when the total sits at 49. Akron catching +10 offers a great buy point for bettors who understand late cover mechanics. When both teams average mid-tier efficiency, spreads over 8 become pure math plays. Underdogs of +9 or higher in MAC matchups with totals under 50 cover nearly 60% of the time over the last decade. Books know it. That's why they set these mid-tier totals to balance public over money against sharp under logic. Akron isn't built to dominate, but they're built to hang, and that's what covers look like. Finally, Rice versus Connecticut, and this one's sneaky. UConn laying -10 means the market's banking on public trust more than consistent output. Rice catching +10.5 is your situational gem. They're undervalued, overlooked, and capable of ugly covers. When the total sits near 48, that's another indicator of tight possessions and fewer explosive drives. The books are balancing aggression versus stability, and in those spots, the dog gains traction every time. These matchups rarely break clean, but they consistently cash when you fade the perception of dominance. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. Let's run it back. We're rolling with Kansas State plus 3 and under 55.5, Memphis plus 6.5 and under 58, Auburn plus 3 and under 55, Akron plus 10 and under 49, and Rice plus 10.5 and under 48. 5 disciplined positions built off rivalry psychology, pace control, and undervalued dogs in emotional spots. Every number here tells the same story. Public energy meets sharp patience, and that's exactly how you beat the books. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!